Hello, friends, and welcome back. So, guys, today we are looking at a major geopolitical warning coming directly from the former US President Donald Trump, and it involves the NATO, Iran, and one of the most critical oil routes on the planet. Yes, we are talking about Strait of Hormuz. In a recent interview with the Financial Times, Trump said that the NATO could face a very bad future if the US allies refuse to help reopen the Strait of Hormuz, which has effectively been shut amid the ongoing conflict involving Iran in West Asia. So, guys, now why does this matter so much? Because the Strait of Hormuz is one of the most vital energy choke points in the world. Roughly one fifth of the world's oil passes through it. So, guys, when it's blocked or threatened, global energy markets react immediately. And that's exactly what we are seeing right now. Oil prices jumping sharply, with the US benchmark West Texas Intermediate opening around $100 a barrel and Brent crude climbing above 106. Trump's message to NATO allies is straightforward. If the United States can provide military aid to Ukraine in its war with Russia, then European countries should be prepared to contribute militarily to securing the Strait of Hormuz. So, guys, in other words, Trump is linking Western support for Ukraine with NATO's willingness to protect the global shipping lanes in the Gulf. And he didn't stop there. Trump specifically said he wants allies to provide the resources like minesweepers and forces capable of dealing with what he called the bad actors along the Iran's shoreline. This is essentially suggesting a coordinated effort to neutralize the threats to ships moving through the region. And at the same time, Trump hinted that an upcoming summit with the Chinese President Xi Jinping in Beijing could even be delayed while he pushes China to help address the situation as well, arguing that the countries like China and many European nations rely far more heavily on the Gulf oil shipments than the United States does. So, guys, his point is that the countries benefiting the most from the state could share the responsibility for keeping it open. But the underlying warning is what the Trump's drawing attention. Trump say that if NATO allies respond negatively or fail to respond at all, it could have the serious consequences for the alliances in future. Continuing his long-standing criticism that same NATO members rely too heavily on the American military support without contributing enough themselves. Now, all of this comes at a moment when uncertainty around the conflict involving Iran is already rattling the global markets. And the longer the Strait of Hormuz remains disrupted, the greater the economic pressure on energy prices and international trade will loom. So, guys, the key question now is whether NATO members and other major economies will actually step in to secure the route, or whether this becomes another flashpoint testing the strength and unity of the alliance. And that's where the story sounds right now. So, guys, if you found this breakdown useful and want more fact focused geopolitical updates like this without any noise, make sure you subscribe us and share your thoughts in the comments below, because the future of global energy security, NATO cooperation, and the balance of power in the region may still hang on what happens next. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video.